Godzilla will never be balling. I don't like basketball, but I do like Godzilla. What if there's a way to combine the two? You know, Godzilla and basketball. Yeah, they could coexist. You could combine them. Godzilla and basketball. They could live and coexist in the same space. I'm sure of it. I'm sure of it. Godzilla, he could totally throw some mean slam dunks. But who would we get to rival his basketball prowess? Because the thing is, King Ghidorah, he's out for the season permanently, forever. He never joined. He doesn't have hands. And Mothra's a woman. So the WNBA, they don't overlap. And well, she doesn't get paid enough. Nah, you need a man. Not just any man, a basketball man. The quintessential basketball man. The man that can play basketball. I think I have an idea. All right, see if I remember the phone number. I do.
Five minutes later.
90s Michael Jordan is not available right now on the account of baseball.
No! Thanks.
There is another.
Who, Ficus? Tell me. The NBA 1992 depends on it. All right, it's time to slam now. The year is 1992, so all kinds of crazy ideas stew about in the entertainment industry. Ideas such as covering kids in slime, kids eating bugs, Polly Pocket. I think I'm not too sure about that one. Kids, they need a run from their school bully named Owen, who is big and fat and in the 3rd grade. How do you run? By improving your leg dexterity via track and field? No. You get the Nikes. And not just any Nikes. You get them from the #1 man, I think, Charles Barkley. A pair of Nike Air Force Max CBs, to be exact. But how did you even learn about the existence of these mystical shoes? Well, it's the 90s, of course, so you're in for some of the most eccentric and zany advertisements, like those kids being covered in slime again. Why are they getting into slime so much? It's not even that tasty. I would know. I had some. So how could they have possibly advertised a fresh new pair of kicks? You call in the #1 kaiju, and they play basketball. Yeah, that's exactly what happened. To advertise Mr. Barkley being the face of the Nike Air Force Max CBs, Warren Eakins and Steve Sandoz pitched the idea of old Chuck facing off against the Big G himself in an advertising campaign forever immortalized as Godzilla versus Charles Barkley. They got the dirty deed done dirt cheap too. It only took 8 days to film this son of a gun after Toho approved the proposal. But who would film this monumental campaign? Star Wars. Star Wars? Yeah! Industrial light and magic, baby! You've got the special effects giants of the Western world in your arsenal, utilizing suitmation methods that were still the standard at Toho Studios, therefore creating an authentic Godzilla incarnation with radio-controlled mechanisms to articulate the face that is part of a suit made of foam and rubber. But where will IOM host this historic confrontation? The set of Ghostbusters 2, now no longer the iconic New York, but something greater, something Barkleyer, something Charlier. Tokyo, Japan. Gojira's home court. Goodness, the odds are stacked against Chuck. He doesn't have a home advantage. Who's gonna coach him from the sidelines and make sure the game is up to regulation standards? Director Michael Owens, who isn't a basketball coach, but a director for the commercial from the commercial company because they make the commercials. How do they capture the sound? Well, here's a fun fact. This is the first commercial ever.
Thanks for watching the video. I don't have much to say other than
To use 3D audio with the newly invented Barnaby microphone to create the sound of the basketball dribbling on the streets of Tokyo. And now, all the pieces are set for the greatest basketball game of all time. For weeks on end, television sets ran rampant with teasers of the upcoming match. And now, during the MTV Music Awards, it's finally here, the confrontation to end all confrontations. Godzilla versus Charles Barkley. It's here. What happened? How does this game play out? How? How though? Godzilla surely will never be balling. Holy shit! Oh my god! How's that? Sweet Mother Mary and Joseph, we need a play-by-play with my co-announcer, Ferbus. Hello and welcome to the game of the century. Right now we got Godzilla versus Charles Barkley. I'm joined here by my host, Ferbus.
Ferbus here. This is the game of the century. You don't want to miss this.
I cannot wait. I divorced my wife for this. I divorced my wife. And we see him. Godzilla's doing his usual stick, devastating Tokyo. What a play. What a play already right from the get-go. Oh, there he is. There he is entering the scene. There's old Charles. Where's the ref in this? Where's the ref in this? Where's the ref? Where's the ref? Where is the ref? Okay, there we go. They're starting up the pass. Godzilla's guys go. Okay, we're going to review that play. Let's review that play. All right, I've got it here on my screen. All right, let's see here. This reminds me a lot of my ex-wife. So we'll just put that there. All right, ex-wife in the background. All right, now you can see Charles Barkley already starting up with the crossfade of the ankles. This is the Nike Air Force Max CBs. He's going to try the crossfade, but as you see on the account of Godzilla's meaty, juicy thighs, that's not going to be a possible play here, Ferbus. Tell me why.
Look at those meaty thighs there, Don. Look at those meaty thighs.
Look at those thighs. I want to be wrapped in those thighs. I want to be enveloped in those thighs. I've never seen thighs like that since the Heisei era. Look at this play. Glorious 240p here. Nothing but the best cameras here for the NBA. Look at this. Let's look at the play. Let's look at this here. See this? See this? Big G. No more. Big. Stupid. Big. Stupid. You hate to see it. You hate to see it. That is a career King of the Monsters. He's going to have to retire the crown. I'm sorry. He's going to have to retire the crown. Just look at the ferocity in his face. That is a monster. That's what I call a monster. There is no other play. Big, stupid. You hate to see it. And that's the commercial, basically. It's actually kind of short. Obviously, Charles Barkley is taller, but you get what I mean. They did release commemorative merch for the occasion. You know, posters, t-shirts, a comic published by Dark Horse. Finally, my area of expertise. Ladies and gentlemen of the basketball court, what if I told you there was a backstory to this game? Let's enter the slam dunk zone once again. Enter stage right. Japanese boat with Japanese people on it being attacked by a Japanese monster. That's right. It's Godzilla. And he's ripped the boat in half. Now let's enter stage left with Matt and his grandpa named Grandpa. They are walking along the pier and they see a commercial being filmed and Sir Charles is there. But Matt isn't allowed to see him. So as a pick-me-up, his grandpa gives him a magic silver dollar. But we don't have time to ponder this as the Japanese boatman has washed up ashore and utters the words, Godzilla. Matt, being an avid watcher of the history of Godzilla coming soon, is already an expert on the subject. You could be an expert if you watch her videos. Please watch them. Matt comes up with a solution to recruit the greatest warrior of all time, Barkley. I don't have to stop that ugly monster, and I don't want your dollar. Your dollar. You want to give me $1? Buy a ticket to the game. But Charles, only you can stop Godzilla because you're Earth's greatest warrior. Matt.
I like when you read the bubbles out of order.
You may have a point there. What's your name, kid? Oh, okay, I get it now. Using the power of the silver dollar, Barkley grows to match the height of Godzilla and challenges him to a game of basketball at the Air Force Base. Barkley smokes Godzilla just like in the commercial. However, in a change of fate, Godzilla gets angry and melts the ball, and leading into the bizarre turn of events in which Barkley becomes the unofficial coach for Gojira. Barkley returns to normal size off screen and gives Matt $1. Comic's pretty alright. It's an ad campaign. Comics, you're not really going to get much out of this. You kind of, if you know what's going to happen going, you're kind of going to expect the level of quality here.
So, what's the takeaway from this? Godzilla's really good at playing basketball. Ah!